out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight?
Welcome to Record-ology.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope it is a good one, and if it's not, make it a good one if you possibly can. Today, I am here to share with you some of my 3-inch records, and we're going to do a little sound test. I want to see what a difference it makes connecting this guy up to the Persona speakers. I don't think I've ever done that. So I'll get to the turntable in a minute. We reviewed the RSD 2020 by Crosley before, but let's look at the records. I'm going to show you some of the records I've got. I got an interesting eclectic collection, a couple one-of-a-kind pieces. One of those one-of-a-kind pieces is this guy right here. This is a custom-made Glenn Miller record cut by your friend and mine, Peter, a.k.a. Fardamark. Check out his channel if you haven't done so already. He made this for me. It's a 3-inch record. This is an acrylic disc. It is a blank CDR, a 3-inch CDR, as you can tell. It does the trick. And but yeah, it's a cool embossed record. This is some Three Stooges themes. In fact, we might use that for the test. That's really, really cool. Okay, so I just found out I was recording the last 10 minutes, or I thought I was, and I wasn't really recording. I basically showed you all these records, which maybe it's better this way because you've seen them all before. Suffice to say, I love these things. And if you like the 3-inch record format, you want to learn more, check out our other videos on the topic. They're basically an ABS plastic disc with a laminate vinyl layer on top. And I love them. And I think they should all be colored or, interesting in that regard. This is an original 8-band record from Japan. 8-band because it's essentially 8 centimeters across, which is approximately 3 inches. And yeah, a lot of cool colored ones, a lot of non-colored ones, but we are going to take a look at a couple of them. Here's a little checklist for the official 8-band one. Really neat stuff. On the RSD 2020, this is my favorite 3-inch record player I've reviewed so far. This is Crosley's second iteration of this design, which is their RSD 3. This is from Record Store Day, I think 2019. And you've got a full-blown Audio-Technica cartridge. You've got an actual pitch slider, counterbalance, and yeah, it's got a line output. You can power it off of AC or battery. Did I leave any batteries in here? Good. I'm one of those people that actually takes batteries out when you're not using something. And then this is the newest version of that. So some of the speed consistency has been upgraded. Obviously, it's in this gorgeous, clear acrylic case. Acrylic being the same material that like a dust cover is made out of. So this dust cover is made out of the same material that a full-size one is made out of. It's the same material as like a CD. That's acrylic plastic, very brittle. Kind of cool here. You can see the rubber feet. You can see the tops of the rubber. We reviewed those rubberized feet from Hudson Hi-Fi the other day. It's not often you get to see that surface after it's been adhered. Like the RSD3 on the bottom, you've got the battery compartment, the same JYK motor. Let's see if you can see the label. Yeah, that's the exact same motor. Not a smaller version, but the exact. That's cool. I just realized they put an actual opening so you can adjust the speed. That is cool. It does spin at 33 RPMs. This is a 2-speed motor. This is the same exact motor they put in everything these days. All the all-in-ones, the suitcase players, pretty much by any company. It goes in the LP3, and it's a great little motor. I've got an extra one laying around here somewhere. Yeah, right here. It's amazing what all they can do with this little motor. Pretty simple stuff. I mean, literally it attaches to the belt up there. And this is a belt-driven turntable, obviously. You can see that underneath it's like clang everything around. Underneath there, through there, you can see the belt. And we've taken these apart before. At first, I thought this was like an idler drive because the spindle is right next to the platter, but it actually is belt driven there. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's listen to it. So I'm going to power off of the 5-volt input. And let's put on the 8-band record. Got no guard on here or anything. And let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit there. Might as well. This is just going to be the built-in speaker to begin with. This one came with the little checklist and then a little comic poster as well. Pretty neato stuff. Now let's see how much better it sounds when we plug it into the bigger speakers. Now the speakers are a little far away, but it happened for me a second time. I was showing you all kinds of cool records and stuff. I gotta keep close eye on that record light. I wanted to show you this record that Peter made for me. This is an embossed Three Stooges record. This one sounds best just on the little built-in speakers because those record grooves aren't very deep. I mean, it's truly an embossed record. This is some Three Stooges theme music there. The reason why that was stopping is because some of these adapters are a little wide and the record has a tendency of hanging up on them. It's quieter because it's embossed. It's still awesome. Cool stuff, cool stuff. All right, let me do one more thing. I want to show you, let's go ahead and hook up the external speakers, and we are going to play a professionally recorded, pre-recorded, I should say, Sun record through the big speakers. Okay, guys, so in closing, you can get pretty good sound out of these. They're kind of expensive. They cost nearly as much as a regular new record. The songs are truncated, but they have all kinds of cool stuff to go with it, including little posters, little cases, and everything. They make little third-party products like this little road case type of deal here. And it's fun. I think it's a cool way to introduce kids and newcomers to vinyl. It's definitely a fun novelty item. It's one of these things you look at and you can't even believe it's working. It's just fun. It's just a really cool thing. So from that standpoint, I would highly recommend it. If you are interested, just Google it. I know Crosley sells these players new. I believe MPK does as well, though we haven't had a chance to review those. So they're out there. So if you're interested, check it out. It's definitely an interesting thing, something fun to do, something a little bit different than our average day-to-day record listening experience. But anyway, that's going to do it for now, guys. Happy record hunting. We will see you tomorrow.